Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Hill, a longtime educator of nearly 40 years as a teacher, counselor, professor, and vice principal, and I've seen just about everything public schools can throw at you. And now I'm sharing my tales on my comedy podcast, Vice Principal Unofficed. It's where school leadership meets laugh out loud stories. From underwear required parent teacher conferences, yes, really, to staff lounge confessions and more, you won't believe. I'm telling it all with humor and a whole lot of heart. I also tackle the serious stuff too, like what schools really need to change and those behind-the-scenes moments no one talks about. So if you're ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even cry a little, but mostly laugh, join me and my 90-year-old mom, my unofficial co-host, on Vice Principal Unofficed. New episodes drop bi-weekly on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast fix. Trust me, this is one detention you'll actually look forward to.
Good morning, fellow educators. If you're looking for a little daily dose of PD, just don't look any further than AWB Education. We offer a podcast every single morning that'll give you a tip or trick to help you do your job even better. Search for AWB Education on any podcast platform and look for us on YouTube as well. Again, just 5 minutes a day of a little PD just to try to help you get through the day. Thanks for listening to us, and we will talk with you again tomorrow.
Welcome to your booster shot from the AWB Education Network. This podcast series is our opportunity to dive even deeper into the topics and skills that will help you lead your school with confidence. Check out information on our partners along with additional resources and services at www.awbeducation.org. Now here is your booster shot.
Welcome back to Your Booster Shot, your go-to spot for ideas that really pump up your school leadership game on the AWB Education Adventures Network. So here we are, staring down a new school year. You can feel that buzz, right? It's that mix of excitement, maybe a little bit of nerves, and a whole lot of let's do this. I'm Summer, and I'm excited to share some thoughts and ideas to help you roll right into a successful school year from day one. Also, a big thanks to AWB for allowing me this opportunity to share with all of you. Today, we're zooming in on something super important for getting the year started right. Those first staff meetings. Be honest, sometimes they can feel like just a long list of announcements, a mountain of info you have to get through. But I'm here to tell you, as a school leader, these aren't just meetings. They're your golden ticket, your best chance to do something way more powerful. To build a real, solid team and spark those relationships that are the backbone of a truly positive and productive school year. So, why should we care so much about making these initial gatherings more than just info dumps? 'Cause the start of the school year is this unique moment to define your school's culture, set the tone, and most importantly, lay down a foundation of trust and shared purpose. Think about it. Your staff is coming back from summer break, hopefully recharged and ready to go. This isn't just about telling them what they need to know, it's about making them feel something. It's about getting them excited, showing them how much you value them, and building that sense that we're all in this together. As the amazing Elena Aguilar talks about in her 2020 work, learning is the primary work of all teams. That means your early meetings should be all about collective learning and connecting, not just you talking at them. When your team feels engaged, respected, and truly connected to each other and to you, they'll be tougher when things get hard, more creative in the classroom, and genuinely invested in everyone's success. If you miss this chance, you end up with disengaged staff who feel like they're just being talked at, and let's be real, no one wants that kind of vibe in their school. Okay, so how do we flip the script on those pre-service meetings? It's all about shifting from just telling people stuff to truly engaging and empowering them. For starters, don't kick things off with the heaviest agenda item. Instead, lead with a relationship-building activity. This isn't just a fluffy icebreaker. It's a real invitation for people to see each other as humans, not just colleagues. You should also consider letting them help build the agenda. Imagine asking your staff, "What do you think we need to talk about?" This collaborative agenda setting immediately shows you value their expertise and gets them invested. To ensure every voice is heard, break things down and get them talking in small groups, using small group work and discussion to make sure every single voice gets heard and every perspective is valued. No more one person dominating the room. This next one is non-negotiable. Always make time for celebrations and affirmations. Shout out the good stuff. Acknowledge hard work. It's a game changer for morale. Finally, walk the talk and model active learning. We want our teachers to use engaging strategies in their classrooms, right? So let's model active learning in our meetings. Don't just lecture, make it interactive.
Ever wish there was a central hub where educators could truly connect? A place to not just learn, but to share your incredible journey and insights with others who get it? Welcome to AWB Education. We believe that when educators come together, we all grow stronger. It's a dedicated space for you to share your knowledge, promote your work, and tell your story to a receptive audience of your peers. Think of it as an open invitation. Want to widen your reach and impact more students and teachers? Are you looking to broaden your influence in education? Or perhaps you just want to amplify your knowledge by learning from others? Our commitment is unwavering. AWB Education is and always will be free to contribute to and to get valuable information from. We believe in open access and the power of shared wisdom. Our community is always growing, and we can't wait to hear from you. Join us today and become a part of something special. Amplify knowledge, widen reach, and broaden impact. This is AWB.
All right, let's make these ideas real with some concrete examples for your pre-service days. For relationship building, instead of a stale icebreaker, try a school scavenger hunt. Put staff in small teams and have them find cool things about your school or even identify key people and resources. Builds familiarity and teamwork. Or a two truths and a lie where folks share fun personal tidbits. It helps colleagues see each other beyond their job titles. When it comes to collaborative agenda setting, a week or two before your first staff meeting, send out a super short survey. Ask something like, what are the top 3 questions you have for the start of the school year? Or what topic do you think would help us most in the first few weeks? Then actually use their answers to shape your agenda. And make sure to say, hey, thanks for your input. We built this agenda based on what you told us. For small group work and discussion, if you need to introduce a new school policy, don't just stand up and read it. Break staff into small groups, give each group a specific section of the policy to read and discuss. Then, have them summarize key takeaways or brainstorm potential challenges. They'll understand it better and feel more ownership. As for celebrations and affirmations, dedicate the first 5 to 10 minutes of every meeting to shout-outs or bright spots. Let staff publicly recognize a colleague for something awesome they did, no matter how small. It builds a powerful culture of appreciation. Finally, for active learning strategies, if you're rolling out a new teaching strategy instead of just explaining it, have your staff do a quick mini lesson or a think, pair, share activity that uses the strategy. Show, don't just tell. As the brilliant Stephen Covey said, seek first to understand, then to be understood. That applies to your staff too. So you've rocked those first meetings. How do you make sure that positive vibe and team-building momentum lasts? Comes down to being intentional and following through. Focus on connection over quantity. You probably have a zillion things you could say, but what absolutely must be said in person to ensure a smooth start? What can be an email, a shared document, or discussed in smaller team meetings? Keep that main meeting focused on stuff that needs real discussion, collaboration, and relationship building. Remember to be the culture you want to see. Your attitude, your genuine listening, your willingness to be a little vulnerable, these are powerful signals. Show up with enthusiasm, empathy, and respect for their time and expertise. Always ask for feedback and use it. For those first meetings, send out a super quick anonymous survey. Ask what worked well and what could be improved. This shows you value their perspective and are committed to getting better. builds psychological safety. And finally, follow through on what you say. If discussions lead to action items, make sure they're clearly assigned and tracked. This builds trust and proves that the time spent in the meeting was genuinely productive.
Feeling the pressure of school leadership? Ready to make a real impact? Then listen to Control Shift Lead, the podcast designed exclusively for all school leaders. This partnership between AWB Education and Inspired Edification will bring you 3 powerful takeaways in every episode. Something you can control in your work, something that will shift your thinking or practice, and something concrete to help you lead your school or district. Get practical strategies and fresh perspectives to empower your leadership journey. New episodes drop on the 1st of every month. Search for Control Shift Lead on your favorite podcast platform and subscribe today.
Remember, these early meetings aren't just check marks on a list. They're foundational experiences. They're your chance to show, without saying a word, that this isn't just a job for your staff. It's a shared mission, a supportive community, and a place where everyone's contribution truly matters. By investing in making these first gatherings engaging and relationship-focused, you're not just kicking off a school year, you're building a resilient, collaborative, and ultimately high-performing team. That's your booster shot for today. I hope these ideas help you transform those first staff meetings into powerful sparks for team building and a fantastic school culture. For more meeting magic and community building tips, check out resources from ASCD and Edutopia. Until next time, lead with heart and purpose, and let's set this school year off right.
Thank you for listening to this episode of your Booster Shot from AWB Education. Want to join in this mission? We are always looking for partners to help provide what our school leaders need to thrive and survive. Contact us through our webpage at www.awbeducation.org to get connected. Otherwise, remember you are doing the job that only a few are strong enough to do. Thanks for being one of the few. We will talk with you again next time.